everyone, my name is Trooper and welcome back to another video. Today we're getting in here with the tutorial. It's been a long time. We're going to be doing a tutorial on how to set up and install a QBox FiveM RP server. It's going to be super simple and straightforward. So first things first, you guys want to go down to the first link in the description below and grab yourself the latest FiveM server artifacts. Once you're on this page, click the top one right here, the latest version available to you, to download the artifact and open it on up using a zip opener. If you don't have one, be sure to install one, either a WinRAR or 7-zip. You can just Google that on the internet and download the exe. Pretty simple and straightforward. From here, you guys are going to go to your own computer's desktop, right click, create a new folder. I'm going to call it FiveM Server. Inside of here, we're going to open that on up, right click again, and make another new folder, and this one is going to be called server files. And inside of this server files folder is where we're going to put, you guys probably guessed it, the server files in the zip. So Control A to select all of the FiveM server files and simply drag and drop them on over to that server files folder. Once that's done, close the zip on down. We no longer need that. And in your server files folder, scroll on down and look for the fxserver.exe and give that a double click to start the server on up. It may pop up with Windows protected your PC, whatever, just click more info and run anyway. And this will open your FiveM server console, and then straight away should automatically open TX admin, which is where we manage our FiveM server from. If you want to change settings, set people as admin, restart your server, etc., this is what we do it from. It's called TX admin. It's going to automatically fill the code from your console right here, and then just click link account. From here, it's going to ask you to sign in to your cfx.re account. If you don't have one, simply go to the forums.cfx.re website, which is the official FiveM forums owned by Rockstar Games. Create an account, come back to here and log in to that exact account. Click continue. Then from here, make yourself a backup password. It can be anything you want, but make sure you do indeed remember this. This is quite important because if you cannot log into your cfx.re account and you don't know this password either, pretty much screwed on accessing your FiveM server ever again. Click register, and from here we're going to select our server name. This isn't particularly important, it's just like your TX admin server name, not your FiveM server name, so we'll set it to whatever we want. If you've got an RP server name, I would do that one. I'm just going to do FiveM server YouTube and then click next. For deployment type, we're going to go to popular recipes, and then you should see QBox, the most modern and optimized framework while compatible with cubicle resources. We're going to select that. We're not going to mess with the data location, never mess with that, and just click save. Then we're going to click go to recipe deployer. The next page is going to be reviewing the recipe. I wouldn't worry about any of this. This is just showing you what script is going to be automatically installing from GitHub. Just click next. Then from here, it's going to ask for our license key. So to get that, click this green hyperlink right here, which will bring you to the cfx.re portal. We're going to sign back on in to the exact account that we signed into earlier with TX admin. Grab ourselves a key. If you don't have one already, then just create a new one. Or if you've already got an active key and it's not on a currently running FiveM server, just copy that registration key, come back on over to TX admin and paste it on in like so. Before we hit run recipe, we're going to need to make sure we have XAMPP installed. If you have run a FiveM server on Cubicle before or any other database needing FiveM server, you're going to have XAMPP. So if you have XAMPP, open it on up. It's going to look like this if you guys are familiar. And then make sure Apache and MySQL is running and started. If you don't have XAMPP, just go onto Google like I'm doing right now, search XAMPP, and then go to the first download, and then just download XAMPP. It's a simple exe. Run it and then just run exactly what I showed you there, and you're done. And then once you've done that, come back on over to TX admin, and now we should be able to hit run recipe with no issues. If you don't have XAMPP running, it's not going to be able to connect to your database or make a database for your FiveM server, so it's going to fail. So make sure that it's done, and then click run recipe, and you should see it's going to go ahead and install the entire framework pretty quickly for us. This video is sponsored by my new website, HTNetwork.one, your one-stop shop for all your FiveM server needs. We offer FiveM server hosting to make sure you guys can keep your FiveM server running 24/7 and not put your IP address on display for the public to see. And we also offer pre-built FiveM server packages where using the exclusive HTNetwork application, you can make a fully modded FiveM server with 120 plus mods in just one click. You can check all of that out down in the description below by using the link www.htnetwork.1. Once that is done, it's going to pop up with a file explorer, which is basically going to be your FiveM server files. We'll close that on down for now. Come back to TX admin. It's going to say done, and all you need to do is click next. From here, it's going to show you your server.cfg, which may look a little bit daunting, but I wouldn't really worry about it. This is basically your settings for your FiveM server. The only things I'd recommend messing around with right now is just the host name. So FiveM Server YT is what I said it as. Just delete this bit, which it puts on the end, built by QBox, whatever. And then again, for the project name, just delete the QBox bit. You can set your own description if you want right here. And honestly, that is the only thing I'd mess with for now. You're going to be automatically set as admin, as you can see right here, because you are the server owner. So it automatically sets the cfx.re account that you made the FiveM server with. Just make sure you're logged in on that account on FiveM. And now we're good to click save and run server. And you should see the server is going to run beautifully with no issues as it is meant to. I would just recommend leaving it to run for a couple of minutes if you are planning to shut it down straight away. But now we should be good to go ahead and join our FiveM server. So if you don't know how to join your FiveM server, what you're going to want to do is grab your IPv4 address. So come to the website. I'll leave a link down in the description below. What is my IP address? And grab your IPv4 address. This isn't mine. This is a VPS from HTNetwork, my server hosting company. So you're not going to be able to do a lot with this, but this is the IP address we're going to want to connect to. If it's running on your own PC, you can do it a different way, but I just use the IP of the machine that we're running the server on. So grab that and then open your FiveM on up. From here, you're going to want to press F8. It's going to bring up this little menu right here. And then in this F8 menu, if you're running a server on your own PC, you can type connect and then localhost, and that will connect you to the FiveM server running on your own PC. If it's running on a VPS or a server host, like I was doing, you're going to type connect. Instead of localhost, you're going to paste the IP address like this. And there you go. You'll see it's going to connect me to the FiveM server. We do just have to restart quickly. And there you guys go. We are now connecting and joining our brand new QBox FiveM server. It's pretty simple and easy to set up. From here, it's pretty self-explanatory. QBox has a big library of documents you can find in their QBox documents page. Go through, make your character just like you would any other FiveM server, and you are good to connect. If you guys did find this video useful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you guys do stay tuned for future tutorials, and check out my company, HTNetwork.1, if you guys are looking for FiveM server hosting or to make a FiveM server automatically with 120 plus mods.